Mr. Bass here. I want to talk to you today about deep diving crankbaits and really how to store them. And I'm going to show you what I think is one of the greatest tools out there to store deep diving crankbaits. This is made by Bass Mafia. If you're not familiar with Bass Mafia, they make incredibly strong, waterproof, kind of creative storage solutions for fishing tackle. Here's one of their crazy things. It's called the double barrel. I don't know of anybody else that's making anything like this. I put my jerk baits in it. It's waterproof. It's got 4 latches on it. And when you open it up, you can store a ton of jerk baits. You could also use top waters, long skinny lures. You could put crankbaits in this. It's unique. But like a lot of Bass Mafia stuff, it's really heavy. It's big, it's bulky. So how do you store your deep diving crankbaits? Most guys, I think, just use a Plano Box. A 3600 or 3700. This is a 3700 deep Plano that you could put deeps in, like these 10XDs. This is pretty much what I have to use, although I prefer the 3600 for big lures like this. But one of the problems with throwing all your crankbaits into one box is, one, trying to find them all, and two, trying to keep them from getting all tangled up. Like this is one of the Bass Mafia standard 3700 deeps. This is one of my favorite boxes. It's waterproof. It's got 4 latches on it to make sure it stays secure. It holds a ton of crankbaits. But the problem is, you know, getting to all the crankbaits down to the bottom, you got to dig through a bunch of lures, and then of course the hooks get tangled, and it's really not ideal. Well, this Crankin Coffin, Deep Cranking Coffin, has figured out that problem. There's only one lure for each compartment, so there's nothing gets tangled up here. You just pull her out. No hook. You know, it's great for that. Really easy to see what kind of lures you got. There's a Little John. There's another one. Little John deep diving crankbait. This Crankin Coffin makes it real easy to see your lures. I can just real easily glance. Okay, there's a 6XD. Excellent. Where's my Little John DD? There it is. Easy to find, easy to locate. Where is my Norman deep diving crankbait? There it is. You know, where's my fat-free shad? There it is. It's easy to locate your baits. This is actually a great design. There's a couple of goods and bads about this. This thing is incredibly durable, super tough. And let me cut to I did a little clip here of standing on this. You can stand on this. It's not going to impact it at all, just to show you how strong it is. So cut to that. No problem. Super strong. It's clear. This is probably the strongest crankbait box on the market. It's super durable, super tough, and it's super heavy. This thing holds, I think, 44 lures. And when it's fully loaded, this thing weighs almost 6 pounds. I put it on the scale, fully loaded, 6 pounds. It's heavy. That's one of the downsides. But easy to find your baits, keep them waterproof, no more tangling. I love this box for so many applications. The one downside I would say to the Deep Cranking Coffin, other than its weight, is these dividers are all stationary. They're fixed. They cannot be adjusted. They can't be removed. Why is that a problem? Well, I want all my deep divers in here, and guess what? One of the main deep diving lures that I use and that many guys use is the Strike King 10XD. This is a workhorse. It is awesome. It's got to be in your deep diving arsenal, and it won't fit in here. And it's not because the bill's huge. This bill is actually super wide and bigger than most of my other ones. That's not a problem though, because this is a cool design. All the bills stick up and there's enough space in the lid that not a problem. They all fit. The problem is because these are fixed and they're not movable, the 10XD is too fat. The body of the bait's too fat. It won't fit in here. So they need removable dividers. Now maybe they've adjusted, maybe they've changed that. I bought this several years ago. I don't know. I haven't bought a brand new one recently. Maybe they got smart on that, but it's a problem because I say to myself, all right, I'm gonna go ledge fishing. I need my deep cranking box. I grab this box, but I gotta take all my 10XDs in a different box. And I don't like that. I wish I could just put them all in the same box. That being said, this is still a awesome tackle box. Incredibly strong, super well thought out. Just one of the best ways to keep your deep diving crankbaits organized. So I recommend it. I'm not sponsored by these guys in any way. I just think it's a great product, and I love great products. I wanted to share with you this great product. So if you're looking for a way to store your deep diving cranks, give that a shot, or at least think about it. Like I said, it does have some limitations, but I think you'll be happy with it. And if you are happy with it, if you're happy with these videos, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. I try to put up videos every single week, sometimes multiple times a week. Hope that helps. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing.